Hi students, this is teacher Chrissy and I will be your teacher for today's lesson. Now for this week, we are going to have a review on your previous lessons, okay? So I want you to open your book on page 25, and I know that in your previous topic, you talked about the different kinds of feelings, right? So you will find here sad, happy, cold, hot, hungry, and thirsty. Okay, so these are some of the feelings that we have. When you say feelings, these are the emotions that we feel inside us. Example, when it's our birthday and we receive gifts from mommy and daddy, we feel very happy, right? But sometimes, if mommy and daddy does not allow us to go out and play with our friends, we feel sad. And sometimes, when it's dark and you don't have anyone beside you, you feel scared, right? So these are some of the feelings. And today, I'm going to share with you one of my most favorite stories, okay? It's called In My Heart. So I want you to listen very carefully. And if you know some of the words, you can also read along. But if you don't know how to read yet, you can just listen and enjoy the story. It's a beautiful story, and I'm sure you're going to love it. Okay? Let's start.
In My Heart, a book of feelings, written by Joe Wittick and illustrated by Christine Rousey. My heart is full of feelings, big feelings and small feelings, loud feelings and quiet feelings, quick feelings and slow feelings. My heart is like a house with all these feelings living inside.
Okay. So this is a story about a girl. Okay? This is the girl. And she would like to share how she feels inside. So she's going to tell us what are the different kinds of feelings she has. And she said she feels like her heart is like a house, right? Because the heart, which is a house, it keeps all her feelings inside. So all her feelings lives in one house. And the house is her heart. Okay, let's continue listening.
Sometimes my heart feels like a big yellow star, shiny and bright. I smile from ear to ear and twirl around so fast I feel as if I could take off into the sky. This is when my heart is happy. Other times, my heart feels strong. I stand up tall as if I can touch the clouds. New people and places don't frighten me. I can do it. Watch me go. This is when my heart is brave. When I get really angry, my heart feels as if it's going to explode. Don't come near me. My heart is yelling, hot and loud. This is when my heart is mad. Boom! But other times, my heart is cool. I bob along gently like a balloon on a string. My heart feels lazy and slow, as quiet as a snowfall. This is when my heart is calm. On harder days, mean words hurt my feelings, and my heart feels hurt too. It's fragile and delicate, but it can be healed with extra kisses. This is when my heart is broken. Some days my heart feels as heavy as an elephant. There's a dark cloud over my head, and tears fall like rain. This is when my heart is sad. But my heart doesn't stay sad. Like springtime after winter, the sun comes out again. My heart grows tall, like a plant reaching toward the sky. This is when my heart is hopeful. Eek! When I see something scary, my heart beats fast. I feel cold, as if a chilly breeze has crawled up my neck, and I run away as fast as I can. This is when my heart is afraid. When it's time for a bit of fun, my heart feels full of giggles and wiggles. Abracadabra! I hop around like a bouncy bunny. This is when my heart is silly. Sometimes I hide my heart away where no one can see, like my own small treasure. I don't want anyone to look at me. Safe on my swing, I can watch the world from up above. This is when my heart is shy. My heart can feel so many feelings, and yours can too. Today my heart is proud. How does your heart feel?
Okay, so that's the end of the story. And I'm going to share this link on our group so that you can watch and read along, right? Did you like the story? This is my favorite story because when I try to explain my feelings to my students, it's really hard, right? Because you're young and I'm not that young. So there are possibilities that you will not understand how I explain my feelings. So this book is really good and is really created for kids. So if we are going to go through the book again, let's start. How did she describe her happy feeling? Okay, she described her happy feeling as a star, a yellow star that is shiny and bright, right? So when you see a yellow star that is shiny and bright, it feels like you're so happy, right? It's a bright color. It's a happy color, right? And then she said, when she is feeling strong, she described it as if she's flying, right? On a hot air balloon, and she's not afraid about any other things, right? So this is when her heart is brave, right? So sometimes you feel brave when you're not scared about anything. So let's say mommy told you, okay, can you buy something from the store? And then you feel scared because this is your first time to buy something from the store. But then you take the courage and then you go out your house and you buy something from the store. When you bring back that stuff for mommy, you feel very proud of yourself, right? You feel really, really brave because you were able to do it on your own. Okay, so that's how bravery is, okay? Now, sometimes the little girl gets angry. So she describes it as if there's a loud yelling inside her heart. And she used a bomb to describe it. A bomb explodes, right? That's why you heard earlier it says boom. So when the bomb explodes, that means she's really, really, really mad. Okay, she's mad about something, maybe because she broke her toy, or maybe she lost her doll, so that's why she's mad. Okay, and then she also described her feeling of calmness as if she's a balloon, right? If you have a balloon, if you're going to do this to the balloon, all right, so pretend that you have a balloon, it floats in the air and it's so calm. So she described her calm heart using a balloon, right? And then what else? Okay, so this is when her heart is broken, right? So when your heart is broken, maybe daddy or mommy scolded you because you did something not so good. So sometimes you feel really hurt and your heart is broken. Okay? And then another feeling that she described is sadness. When she feels sad, she feels like her heart is so heavy. And she compared her heart to an elephant, right? An elephant is really big and heavy. And she said when she's feeling sad, it feels like her heart is so heavy and so sad, right? And then another feeling that she described is hopeful. So when she feels hopeful, she described it as a plant that grows bigger and bigger every day. And then when she's scared, she compared it to a monster, right? And when she's feeling playful and silly, she compared it to a magic hat where you can find any other things, let's say a rabbit, a flower, sometimes a dove goes out of the magic hat. And that's a feeling of silliness or playfulness, right? And then the last feeling is shy. She said when she's shy, she just wants to be alone and she does not want to show herself up. She just wants to stay inside her heart, and not let anyone see her heart. So this is when she's shy, right? But the little girl at the end of the story said, right now, she's feeling proud, okay? Maybe she did something good and she's feeling really, really proud of herself. So that's why her feeling at that point is proud, okay? So that's the story that I want to share with you. I want you to read it and read along or listen to the story. It's a nice story and you will really enjoy it. You can share it with your brothers or sisters or even mommy and daddy. Okay? Now, let's go back to your book. So it says here, we're done reviewing about the different kinds of feelings, right? And then when we talk about our feelings, let's have a short conversation on this. Turn your book on page 27. If somebody asks you about your feelings, you can either say, yes, I am, or no, I'm not. So when you say, when someone asks you, are you happy? And you are feeling happy, you answer them with, yes, I am. But if somebody asks you, are you happy? But you're not happy, you can answer them, no, I'm not. I'm sad. Okay, that's how you answer. Okay? You can either say, yes, I am, or no, I'm not. So examples of these questions, I'm going to read to you, okay? First one is, are you happy? And she said, yes, I am. And then his friend asked him, are you happy? He answered, no, I'm not. I'm sad. Okay? And then her friend asked her, are you cold? And she said, yes, I am. she's feeling cold, right? And then she asked her friend, "Are you cold?" He said, "Oh no, I'm not. I'm hot," right? And then, "Are you thirsty?" "Yes, I am." And then, "Are you thirsty?" "No, I'm not. I'm hungry." Okay, so these are some of the sentences that you can read, and this is how you answer questions. Okay? Now let's move on to your phonics lesson, page 28. This is a little blurred, so just please bear with teacher. I'm going to read the words to you. So we are going to review F and V. Okay? So how do you pronounce F and V? I'm gonna show you a technique. Okay? If you're going to use F, you have to touch your throat here, and when you say F, you should not feel any vibration here. Okay, but if you say V, V, and you hear that there's a little vibration on your throat, you are pronouncing V correctly. Okay, so let's try it. Let's say the first set of words first, the letter F. And you feel it? There's no vibration, right? Okay. Feet. Fish. Fork. Okay. When you say, you will not feel any vibration on your throat. But let's try to say V. Okay. V. And the sound of letter V is V. Okay. If you're going to sound V, you will feel vibration on your throat. So let's read the words: van, bass, violin. Okay, so these are some of the words, and I want you to still practice them because it's going to help you learn more words and expand your vocabulary. Okay? Now the last part of your lesson is about math. Right? So it's I want you to open your books on page 31. Okay, so it says here cross-curricular math problems. Okay, so if you're going to check on page 31, this is just a review, so we're not going through all the lessons anymore. But I want you to just practice and master each lesson. Okay, so for your math topic, 3 plus 1 equals 4. This is how you usually say it, okay? So 3 plus, this sign is plus, and then another object, 1, equals, or this sign, 4. So how do you find the answer? All you have to do is to count the first set of objects and the second set of objects. So in this problem, we have 3 plus 1. So all you have to do is to count all the pencils. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 4. Okay, that's how you do it. Example, 3 plus 1 equals 4. Alright, so you put number 4 in here. Alright. And then another set of example is 3 minus 1 equals 2. Okay, so 3 rulers minus, or you take away something. In this case, you take away 1. So when you take away 1, how many rulers are left? It's going to be 2. So you say 3 minus 1 equals 2. Okay, we are going to continue reviewing in our Zoom class. So I'll see you all in our Zoom class. Bye!